so real fast, just trying to catch this long. Cumulative delta is bullish, trying to catch a very quick long. This was a quick long. So today I just wanted to get a couple of trades in with this 150K valuation account. Going to be a busy day for me today. I cannot stay in front of the screen, and I'm just hoping to get a couple of quick trades and have a more detailed video tomorrow with the W-Wave Volume Pro together with Zigzag Swing Pro. But for today, just a couple of real quick trades. I'm looking for maybe just one more trade with a cumulative delta. Prefer to be on the long side for today. Prefer the long side. Gonna ignore the short side for now. And just trying to see if I can get a continuation long or wait for a retracement down first. Yes, you're gonna take another long here. Things still look bullish. Gonna bring my stop just right below that pivot. And again, I'm gonna see if I can target higher. Now, just looking at the higher time frame here, everything looks bullish. We had a small retracement, that's nothing. Looking for higher prices. So just if I can get this one, I'll just be done for today. As I said, there's going to be a longer video tomorrow. I just don't have the time today. Here we go. That's perfect. I don't have the time. Great. So going to be a longer video tomorrow, as I said, featuring the W-Wave Volume Pro. See you tomorrow. All right, so Friday morning. Today I'm going to be trading using the setup of Zigzag Swing Pro and the W-Wave Volume. Now I know that there is a way of trading it with trend lines. Here is my issue with trend lines. I think if you're going to put 20 traders in the room, give them a chart, they're going to draw 20 different, they're going to find 20 different ways of drawing trend lines. I hold that the Zigzag Swing Pro by itself can give you more than enough information to know how to effectively use this terrific, by the way, a volume indicator. So, you know, it's a matter of higher time frame, lower time frame. So this brick size is 24/6, and I can say this is the higher time frame. Now what I see from here, right, let's say after Globex opened last night is, well, first of all, there is this double top, very obvious, right? So when you use a tool like Zigzag Swing Pro, all of a sudden everything becomes a lot more apparent. So you have this double top, and then we sold off from there, but there is this bottom here, there is this swing that so far the market holds. Now we have a break above that tested this important pivot, retraced a little bit, but then broke through it. So what I can say right now is, and of course the volume indicator on this time frame has been bullish from here. So, and we can see the dotted line of the Zigzag Swing Pro. So everything really points higher to again probably retest this double top over here. So now on a smaller time frame, I can look for maybe first a selling signal appearing in a volume indicator, and then look for the next buy, as long as this pivot holds ideally, and of course obviously this one must hold. Alright, so here is a buy signal on a 9-3 brick size here. So now we're going to combine that big picture we saw a few minutes ago with the smaller time frame. So as mentioned before, I am bullish, and as I'm taking a look here, look at the selling much lower than the buying. Now this is Globex, so everything must be taken in context. This is Globex, but still there was a lot less selling than buying, and definitely a lot less selling that took place earlier. So now everything put together gives me the confidence for this long trade. Stop is in a decent place. Maybe I would prefer for it to be kind of here. Maybe kind of getting this pivot over here. This is probably better. Probably would not make a difference anyway. I think we're going to go straight up from here. But this is the logic. So just it's a great indicator and a great approach. It's just that you need to look at the larger time frame, kind of figure out where is the market, what does the market want. The Zigzag Pro gives you that picture with the pivots that it creates. It doesn't create, it identifies those important pivots, and then you know what to look for on a smaller time frame. This indicator by itself is great, but you see how you would avoid a short trade. You're not looking for shorts because, as we saw, the larger time frame was pretty much bullish.
Stop filled.
Yeah, sorry guys, stepped away. So looks like we got hit here. So let's just enable this so we can see what's going on. All right, so yeah, just a small kind of a trade, a small start. This is still obviously Globex. I don't expect much, but if we can bring back the larger time frame chart, so nothing really changed, right? So now we see the dotted blue line here, the Zigzag Swing Pro. We're saying we are probably moving higher on the larger time frame. The volume is still bullish, so nothing changed, just things are slow because it's Globex. But yes, I mean, I do expect this pivot to get hit, this double top here to get hit and possibly surpassed, as long as again this pivot, but especially this pivot holds. So we're gonna have more of these trades later on today. Gonna relax on this Friday morning before Labor Day weekend. I'm not planning any kind of serious trading today, probably. We'll see. So yeah, just gonna take a few more of these later on as the market opens up. Now we have this kind of a consolidation.
NQ, sell signal 2.
We are like a bit more than half an hour before the session open. I would like to see a test of this pivot. I would like to see a test of this pivot, and then again on that smaller time frame, I would be looking for a buy signal from the W wave volume. I think that's the way to go. So waiting for retracements, not interested in any short trades as of right now. We have too many pivots to test. So first of all, I would like to see a test of this, possibly even a test of this. So you see how beautifully Zigzag Swing Pro identifies these levels. So in real time, this really helps to kind of give me an idea of what I want to look for. So we're going to wait. I mean, I thought I would wait, but I don't see a reason to wait. I think they're just really strong. And let me put this kind of here. They're just very, very strong. So I'm going to participate in this volume to the upside here on a smaller time frame. So again, what gave me this confidence is looking at a higher time frame using the Zigzag Swing Pro.
Stop filled.
Here it is. So again, a very quick trade. Again, very small time frame here. Now you could use this for much more than a scalp. But again, this is the 150K valuation. I am not comfortable being in an account that has a trailing drawdown and being up 400 or 500 and then giving up a good portion of it with a trailing stop. In my funded accounts I do that because I'm not concerned about a trailing drawdown, but here I am, so I need to keep that in mind. I need to be patient. Yes, I might be missing big moves, that's okay. I am looking to pass an evaluation. It's important to know where you are in this journey, right? So even though this is 150K and I have 5,000 available for trailing drawdown, it could go very quickly. So I am not taking any chances. So again, higher time frame, no change, still bullish, and so if a sell signal appears, I'm not going to take a sell. I'm not interested in shorts right now, but definitely this buy is smaller than this sell, so that's somewhat of a concern on the smaller time frame, something to keep in mind. So here is the sell, and this sell, I mean, it could work out great. We did not have a lot of buying coming in this section relative to the sell. So this indicator tells you a lot, again, because I'm using it on the smaller time frame. It tells you kind of a lot what is happening. But if this sell now is much smaller than this buy, I will take another long. So in real time, this indicator tells you what is going on with the volume, and that again is helpful. So this kind of an approach is more involved, and you need to be maybe more patient. The reward is it has a very
NQ by signal 1.
So it has a very high win percentage, at least from what I have seen so far in my back testing and so far in real time. The win percentage is high if you're willing to really spend the time and pay attention to details. It is a bit more involved than some of the other indicators and some of the other approaches. It all depends on your trading style and what is it that you're looking for. Again, kind of glancing on that higher time frame brick size with a zigzag swing pro, no change. Everything is still very bullish. So I'm just, if there is another long now, I will take it because we did not have, you see, a lot of selling relative to the buying. So, so just to give you an idea here, you see how in a larger brick size, you see this pivot identified so far. Now it's still being created, you see by the dashed line. But you see here this pivot identified by Zigzag Pro and higher time frame. It's holding. So again, this is a bullish sign here. So if I do get the buy, as long as it's not maybe too close to here, I am gonna take it. I think that would make sense.
Order submitted.
Let's see if I can get filled. Hopefully they fill me here.
Order filled.
Okay, let's put like here. I think it's better. Okay, let's see if we can jump up quickly. Yes, target there.
Stop filled.
All right, so not much. Obviously, it's not even. I mean, the market is not even open yet as far as the regular session. But again, let me just explain the logic here. You see this pivot identified by Zigzag Pro I was talking about. That's why this approach is so powerful. So again, if you're willing to do a bit more work and you're willing to be patient, this is very high win rate, but it is more involved than a simple kind of a buy-sell idea. So it all depends what you're into. This is very solid though. Again, for my taste, I don't think it's necessary to deal with trend lines because they get to be so subjective. My opinion only. Maybe some people will argue that trend lines could be an objective. I am yet to see that. I've talked to a lot of people who showed me different ways to draw trend lines. So Zigzag Swing Pro is so effective just to give you the big picture. I mean, you see the bullishness.
NQ by Signal 1.
You see the bullishness. I mean, you see how retracements just test the previous pivots. I mean, this indicator identifies everything for you. You just need to be able to look and kind of see, new highs, right? Higher tops, higher bottoms, right? So that's what gave me the confidence to go. And again, I'm trading small today. It is Friday, before the Labor Day weekend. I'm not gonna go crazy here, but just wanted to demonstrate this approach. So we just opened up a few minutes ago, just looking here at the higher time frame Zigzag Swing Pro. This pivot was tested. Even though this says a lower low, obviously we understand this is just a test of this pivot, and now bouncing off of it. We have nice buying coming in on a smaller time frame here. So let's see if I can get a retracement, maybe getting a sell here on a smaller time frame, and if that sell is not impressive, I would definitely then go for the buy, because as far as I'm concerned, we are still bullish. This is just a minor, at least so far, just a minor test of this pivot. They just spiked it by a couple of ticks. Here is a sell here, so let's see if now there could be a buy. Now this pivot is broken.
NQ, sell Signal 1.
Zigzag Pro is showing now a sell. So now I'm going to just stand aside. I am going to just stand aside. So this is more than just a spike now. Now we have a new kind of a leg down here. So I am going to stand aside. So it's so valuable, again, this indicator is just so valuable. Once this began to break, that's when I decided to stand aside, not to look at longs for now. I was very bullish. I still am actually, but this pullback could take us to what? Now we can see, right? That's why Zigzag Pro is so terrific. This is, now we have a test of this. Looks like it's breaking it. If this cannot recover, we could be coming all the way here, and then this is going to be like a line in the sand if this happens. But the point is now staying away from longs because of what I saw going on with the Zigzag Swing Pro on a larger time frame. Gonna stand aside. Alright, so far looks like a test of this pivot. They went below it. Zigzag Pro so far identifies a lower low, so that's not very bullish. I'm gonna wanna see now if they can hold this pivot and start making new highs. Doesn't look like it, breaking again. So yeah, unfortunately I did not participate on the short side there, breaking this pivot, and that's not good for the bulls. They probably are coming here. As I said earlier, this is a line in the sand. I mean, I expect a bounce
NQ,
from here.
sell Signal 1.
I expect a bounce from here. Alright, so big sell-off. Now we are beginning to see hints of bullishness, right? We have this high, which did break a couple of pivots here. Retracement, which still held this one. Remember that line in the sand I was talking about? Still holding. We had a new high here, so we're beginning to show signs of bullishness. And I will be ready to take a long, I think soon, on a smaller time frame. Yeah, so avoided the short. If I have a bar up now,
Order filled.
There we go. Just wanted to see a bar up because it is kind of the high. I didn't really want to buy the immediate swing high over there, but this one should be good. The Zigzag Pro on a higher time frame still bullish. Hopefully that pivot holds. that was close. Oh, that was close. Look at that. Finally I get lucky. For the most part I never get lucky with that stuff. Most of the time they just take me out to the tick and then go my way anyway. Oh boy. Overall though, still bullish. Zigzag Pro on the higher time frame is bullish. Wow, they just to the tick. Look at that. Don't come back. Don't come back. Wow. Who says there is no luck in trading, boy? Look at that. That's crazy. That's crazy. Finally, here is the buy again, which is good. All right. Nice, nice. Well, hey, ain't nothing wrong
Target
with some
filled.
luck. Ain't nothing wrong with some luck. Well, you know what? I know when I'm overstaying my welcome. Maybe this should be it. Nicely done here. So yeah, let me take a small break here. Terrific trade. All right, so Friday afternoon, September 1st, a day before a 3-day weekend, which I'm looking forward to. So yeah, making progress. Now just more than halfway there. I crossed the halfway point over the past couple of days. So progressing, and just want to wish everyone a great weekend, and I thank you for watching these videos, and I appreciate your support. Thank you for the likes. Remember to look in the description, remember to subscribe, and again, really consider, if you don't have Zigzag Swing Pro, this is an indicator that will improve you as a trader. Again, I do not use it for entries. I use it for understanding what is it that the market is doing. And today it kept me out of a long trade because I just saw this very important pivot break that Zigzag Pro identified. So this is an excellent indicator to really understand what the market is doing. You know, entries of course are important, but they are not the start of a plan. They are a result of a plan. So before you even think about entries, you need to understand what the market is doing, and the Zigzag Swing Pro is just a terrific indicator. It labels the pivots. You see exactly what is going on. You see the lower high, you see the higher lows or whatnot. So, and it really helps you understand what is it that the market might be attempting to do and where it might be going. Well, that's it for today. I'll see you guys next week. Once again, enjoy your weekend and thank you.